background. You're watching Channel 10 News. I'm here with the notorious Al Capone. How are you, Al Capone?
Fine,
Yeah,
maybe.
so, what is your basic information, such as where you were born, what day you were born, all that?
My full first name is Alfonso Capone. Well, I was born January 17th, 1899. I died January 25th, 1949. My nickname was Scarface because when I was talking to this one girl, her boyfriend came over and sliced me with a knife on the left side of my cheek.
Oh, can I pause you real quick? What did you do to that guy after he sliced you?
I didn't do anything to him.
Why?
Back then, whatever happened, happened.
It's not.
They were very respectful throughout the neighborhood, but my parents treated me like their favorite son. But I wasn't an only child. My father, Gabriel, came from Italy to New York in 1894, and his job was a barber. And he met my mom 5 years later. I was a good student, but I got kicked out of school at age 14 because I punched a female teacher. And after that, I never went back. And the person that brought me up from then on was Johnny, who was my boss. And he brought me into the first gang that I was in.
What happened? What's the story behind your first murder?
I remember that. That was the day when this one small thug shot my best friend, Frankie. I was mad. But then later on, my brother died. So, by that same person. So I went and found him in a bar. And I shot him up 100 times. I could not let him go.
That's intense. During the Prohibition, how did you import your alcohol?
We usually got our alcohol, it took them in ships and transferred them to Cicero, and we kept them in speakeasies. Speakeasies were a very good invention. They were, on the outside they looked like soda bars, on the inside they were a place to party. And anywhere you wanted to go to in town, the pharmacy, the supermarket, the dance place, underground tunnels would lead you there. What's next?
And you had a big beef with Elliot Ness. Can you explain that?
I hated Elliot Ness. He's a sucker that got me caught. Throughout my whole life, since I've gotten my big job, he's been trying to find me. It was him and this other group called the Famous Six. They were just a bunch of regular big business people that were jealous of me because of how much money I was making. Did finally get me busted through the tax evasion, which I had to spend time in Alcatraz for.
Why were you such a violent person in the 1920s?
I wouldn't say I was a violent person. I would just say that whenever something didn't go my way, or not as planned, like somebody betraying me, then I would get a little violent and I'd have them killed. But to get my way, I just persuade people because, a gun with kind words would easily make a person do what I tell them to do than just kind words.
Well, thank you for your time.
Passed in 1919, but it was put in full effect in 1920 in January. It was a law passed to stop the sale and distribution of alcohol. It was the only amendment to be repealed. Prohibition was a time when there were speakeasies, glamour and gangsters, and average citizens who would break the law.
Something different? Something different? What can we do different?
Regine, oh my
Okay.
God.
All right.
Hi, I'm Raven Brown, and you're watching Channel 10 News. Shut up.
Oh my God, nothing is funny.
Yeah, I didn't